Testing. This stream is rated VD. Very delicious. It contains copious amounts of cooking that will make you want to put Asia in your mouth and is not suitable for anyone who doesn't like food. A snack or a meal, along with taking notes, is strongly recommended. Previously on The Tea House. Level 4. I'm not embarrassed about this, okay? I'm proud of my sausages. We don't rice cooker shame people here because, fuck. I mean, I use a rice cooker, so I mean, for this rice, so I mean, who am I to machine shame anyone for using a rice cooker? Stop! In the name of love. Yes, I know it's a bunch of bananas. Okay, I just go with it. Okay, just go with it. There it is. Oh God! Did I just say smack? It's a little smack. Okay, let's see if I can. I know. One. Ah. Come on, baby. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
So, down the hatch.
And now, welcome to the tea house.
Well, I guess you'll just have to have my dessert then. Because I'm probably going to make enough for everyone to share their Dennis. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome in, everyone. Valos is in the chat. Dennis is in the chat. Who else is in the chat as well, too, here? Catastrophe is good to... Cat is in the chat. Great to see you, everyone. Welcome in. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you've never been here, welcome in. I do hear that Mel's in the chat as well, too, so great to see you as well, too. Thank you, Mel, for doing what you do. Great to have you along. How's everybody doing today? Happy Sunday, by the way, everyone. I know it's kind of hard to believe, but it's almost the end of summer already as well, too, right? I mean, where is this year? Literally, this year has just gone, like, it's like, what? Sorry, blink and you, literally, I think this summer has become like, blink and you missed it as well, too. So, if anyone knows where summer is, we're not talking about Summer Macintosh, by the way. So the Canadian Olympic swimmer. No, we're not talking about Summer Macintosh. We're talking about the season Summer here. So if anyone knows what happened to Summer tonight, please of course let me know. I would love to know as well too. But since it's the end of summer, we are going to celebrate a little bit. So peaches are available at my store today. So decided we're going to go a little luxe, and we're going to make a little bit of a. We're going to make Peach Melba. It's something I've been wanting to make for a while, but tonight. I was like, you know what? Hey, fuck it. I'm gonna make it tonight as well too. So, also Ed, good to see you. Welcome in. How are you? Welcome in, everyone. Folks. Glad to lettuce, radish, and turnips to fall vegetables. Ooh, how long does it take for those? All three. How long for those does it take to grow those though? So, I mean, the days are getting shorter, right? So, I mean, lettuce though. I mean, I've never really thought of like planting anything around this time of the year. I mean, I do live in Canada after all, right? So, I mean. The snow can, I mean, knock on wood. I mean, probably the next month or so is probably going to be the absolute hottest as well too, especially after all the kids go back to school, and then by October it's going to be like, whoops. So you never know as well too, right? But but then again, I mean, I kind of envy anyone who's actually still doing planting at this time for fall vegetables. So. So if you get to do that, I mean, we don't get that here in Alberta. So you know what? Hey, lucky to be you as well too, right? But yeah. So I mean, kind of makes me wish I lived in a warmer location. But sometimes, honestly, I mean, I live in a relatively nice, cool place. Honestly, I mean, I don't mind it. I just rather, of course, spend the 7 months of the year when it's like snow on the ground. I'd rather be somewhere else. But then again, I mean, hey, I wish I also could win the lottery, but you know what? Hey, I mean, if anyone knows numbers for the next Powerball or Lotto Max, I mean, hey, I mean, I'm happy to take those numbers as well too, right? But yeah, folks, again, welcome in. Great to have you along. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you've never been here before, welcome in. My name is John Leung. We like to put some Asia in your mouth. Yes, today we are making dessert today, so we're gonna put some dessert in your mouth. So also, Dennis, again, shout out to you as well too. Welcome back after a long while. Great to have you along. So, but yeah, how's everybody doing today? Tell me all the good stuff as well too. Great to have you along. We are going to be, I'll catch up in chat for a second here, so I want to say hello to everyone. So if you are just lurking, again, sit back, relax. So watch some dessert being made here. So, and for the record, I am actually I'm not a baker. I'm more of a cook than a baker. So pound cake is not exactly difficult. So we'll see how all this dessert turns out today as well too here. But yeah, good to see you. Welcome in, everyone. Radishes, 40 days, really, radishes. The only thing about radishes though is I don't know what to make with them as well too, right? I mean, we do sell radishes here at the store I work at. The only thing is like, oh hi Becky, good to see you. Welcome in. We were just talking about radishes here right now. So, what do y'all do with radishes, by the way? Also, Gai Fong, or anyway, a question today is, when you got some when life gives you peaches, what are y'all doing with them as well too? By the way, so. Peach season is one of those things that, like, peach season, I want to say, is probably one of the shortest lived fruit seasons I have. Like, it's a very short season, honestly. I don't see peaches for very long. And here in here in Alberta, we don't grow peaches here. It's grown in BC, and even then, honestly, I mean, I don't see BC peaches for very long. Maybe at most, maybe say a couple weeks a year or so. But maybe that might be different for you. So Gai Fong, what do you do with radishes? What do you do with peaches? Again, let me know in the chat as well too here. So good to see you. Welcome in, everyone. Mm-hmm. Radishes are salads. That's a good one as well too. Caretaker, good to see you. Welcome in. Although I think I think the only thing that is it just me or is it the red radishes? They have kind of like a peppery, mustardy flavor as well too, right? So it kind of, I mean, if you're not expecting it, it kind of gets you, right? So, but maybe it's the one I had, but for me, honestly, I mean, I've had radishes once. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of them. So, but I am always up for being, I'm for my mind to be changed. So, everyone, if you can find a way for me to enjoy some radishes, you know what I mean? It's a good thing. Also, those things are also muddy as hell as well too, right? So for those of you who actually buy radishes from the grocery store, yeah, the amount of mud the amount of soil and mud that is on those bad boys when they come into the store, yeah, it's significant. So yeah, the amount of dirt and yeah, it's just scary as well too. But you know what? And then again, they're growing in the mud as well too. So what are you expecting as well too, right? So, but anyway, so Predicted Beaches, somewhere I haven't been in decades. I would, you know what? That's actually a place I really would like to go to. Is actually Kelowna. So Dennis actually is one of my so. I'm right now. I think from what I'm hearing, Kelowna could be in line for a Canadian Premier League team. So I believe there's going to be up to 2 teams this year coming in for 2027. Again, I'm not totally sure I'm not totally sure who is going to be, but apparently Kelowna is one of the candidates. So if Kelowna gets a soccer team, you know what? Hey, maybe Cavalry will go, and then maybe we can go do some peaches as well too. Maybe so we can do some IRL streams if we're down in Kelowna as well too, right? But it's definitely one of the things that I've been wanting to do for a while. I believe, but right now, though, honestly, we'll talk more about that as we go along as well too here. So peach cobbler, we don't use in peach liqueur. Ooh, how do you make your peach liqueur, by the way? Kind of curious as well too. So again, it's not gonna. I'm not gonna poop on my own lettuce. Exactly, right? That's true. Exactly, right? I mean, unless of course well, yeah, no, I'm not gonna say if that's the kind of thing you're into, but you know what? Hey, I mean, I don't think anyone's actually into doing that to their own lettuce, but you know, if that's your kink, you know what? Hey, hashtag no judgments here, okay? You know that's peach pie is really good. Ooh. Actually, you know what? Has anyone ever had the? I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have had it, but have y'all? So how many of y'all have actually had the peach mango pie from Jollibee? By the way, so I actually have not actually been to Jollibee yet, so I kind of wish maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. That's probably gonna be my assignment for myself tomorrow. Maybe I'll go to maybe go to Jollibee tomorrow, and we'll pick up a peach mango pie and try that out as well too here. But hey, we're making a delicious peach dessert tonight, so you know, hey, maybe that could be something we can delay for a little bit this too. But peach cobbler, peach pies too. Yeah, peach pies, peach cobbler. I was originally thinking of making peach cobbler today, but I was also thinking about Peach Melba because we also have local raspberries on sale today. So I was like, you know what? Why the hell not? So let's do that as well too here. So, ooh, how is it though? By the way, I'm kind of curious about that pie. So, I do like the deep fried pie from Popeyes. Popeyes is deep fried pie. Their apple pie is good. I don't think they've ever done a peach pie though. I'm kind of surprised that they actually haven't done a peaches actually at not Jollibee, but at shit. That's what I'm looking for. I'm surprised they actually have never done that at Popeyes as well too, like the peach pie. Unless of course they've done it in America and I don't know that, or they do have it at Shake Shack. Ooh, I still haven't actually checked out Shake Shack yet, so maybe that's another assignment I probably should do tomorrow. Maybe I should go check out Shake Shack at Chinook Center as well too here. So if anyone's in Calgary, I mean, and you can convince me to go out tomorrow on my one day off before my closing shift on Tuesday, maybe I might be interested in maybe say going to maybe possibly I might be interested in checking out Shake Shack tomorrow, but yeah, I don't know what the weather is like too, but we'll check more of that too. So best thing to do with fresh peaches, simple, can them. That's true. Canning them, Because peaches don't last very long, right, Boris? I mean, peach season goes like, it's like blink of an eye, it's all over as well too, right? But also, how are you doing today? Good to see you. Welcome in. Strawberry pie at McDonald's. Wait, when did they had strawberry pie at McDonald's? When was the last time they had that? Actually, I won't lie. I mean, I do eat. I do have McDonald's here and there, like often because yes, I like besides streaming, I can be a bit of a lazy bum. Um, I don't remember anything. I don't remember actually them doing any pies besides the apple for a very long time. So unless if although they do, I believe they do an ube pie somewhere in. I think they do ube pie somewhere in Southeast Asia. But I was speaking of McDonald's, by the way, they actually have their World Menu Heist this year, and I've had here in Canada that I think we drew Australia's chicken parmy sandwich and the Stroopwafel McFlurry. I think those are the two from the Netherlands. We got the garlic black pepper nuggets from Japan. I think we also have a pulled pork this year. Pulled pork from Spain. So I gotta say, I wasn't a big fan of the chicken parmy. I didn't like it for some reason. I don't know what it is, but maybe I let it sit for too long. But it wasn't. I personally didn't like it. But for those of you, actually, I don't even know if actually the world menu thing is actually on in the U.S. as well too at their McDonald's. But it's live in it's in Canada right now. So I don't know if it's true. So Discord yesterday got a rep for Eurovision. Great person, great hours. I didn't. I haven't actually had a chance to check into Discord in a little bit. I have been kind of just been really bad with my Discord. So I know there's a few people who actually wanted to represent Canada right now. So I don't even know how that's going to happen yet. I think the Prime Minister has said that we the people will actually get to pick it. So I don't know. Honestly, I would prefer that for the hype. Honestly, we get a national final. I don't know how that's going to work. How does CBC is going to do that? But CBC doesn't have hockey anymore, so they can do whatever the hell they want on Saturday night now. So anyway, peach salsa. Ooh, Mel, I'm kind of curious. How do you do your peach salsa, by the way? Because I do actually have a recipe for peach salsa. I'm not totally sure. I'm not totally convinced it's actually good, but we'll talk more about that too. So, well, yeah, Canadians have competed, yes, but not for Canada though, right? So that they didn't cover. Well, I mean, the great song from 1988 for Switzerland. Ne partez pas sans moi. Da 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 da. Don't ask me to sing the French lyrics. I do. I literally know the only 5 words is ne partez pas sans moi. So don't ask me to sing the rest of that of the song Ne partez pas sans moi from Celine Dion. So because I sure as hell don't fucking remember all the lyrics as well too. So it's exactly. So. Anyway, poured on pork chops. Really? Okay. Oh no, like what's like what else do you put in your peach salsa though? Because the peach salsa that I personally that we do at work is peaches, jalapenos, black pepper, cilantro, and lime juice and salt. I feel like a peach salsa like that is missing a few ingredients. Garlic. But again, maybe that's the one you use, but let me know how you make yours as well too here. So, ooh, very nice. Yes. And if you do ever find, and also Becky, one big thing, if you ever find that you are having trouble keeping it, like if you once you kind of develop a little bit, maybe say 3 or 4 weeks, I find that putting it in the fridge will actually really help you as well too. So that you can like after you develop your sourdough starter, you can kind of slow down the feeding by putting it in the fridge. I mean, I put picadillo in my fridge as well too. Here, actually, speaking of which, that's a good question. Speaking of that as well too, I got to go check into picadillo as well too, see if they are okay here. Okay, there's any hooch or something like that. Okay, I don't think there's any. Okay, why is okay? Okay, yeah, this. Okay, yeah. Okay, why is pico dough so hard here right now? It's like a massive chunk here there for Gai Fong. So I think it might have. All right, let me go grab myself a. Oh nope, I'm gonna get myself a chopstick here. So gotta check into this here because. Whoa. Okay. Doesn't look like there's mold in it, but it's very thick. It's very thick. I might actually just need to I need to add a little bit of water to this as well too, because that's probably what it needs. Probably a little bit more water. Because yeah, it's a little thicker than I was expecting it to be. So there you go. So exactly, ditto. Well, pico dough was actually chosen by the Gai Fong. So I mean, the Gai Fong actually helped me pick the name. So I think we picked this about 5. This has actually been around for. Now that I remember, I mean, at Christmas time, about December of this year, it'll be 6 years old. This bad boy's been around for almost 6 years now. I mean, hard to believe, Gai Fong, but we've been. I mean, this. I think we actually made this. We made this sourdough starter probably when we were about 6 months in, and 6 years later, this bad boy's still actually with us here. So I'm actually surprised by this as well too here. So it does. It smells very yeasty as well too here. So, but I think we might need to add just a touch of flour, maybe say a quick touch of flour into there here to kind of thicken it up just a little bit more here. So I know it actually was. I know I said it was like super thick earlier, but I think I'm gonna add a little bit too much water to this here. But that's okay. But look at that, Gai Fong. I mean, our dough. Haven't had a chance to bake it with it in a while, but I think I fed it a couple weeks ago as well too, so that should be fine as well too here. So I think it should be fine. So this actually lives in my fridge. So this guy lives in my fridge. So it's it only. I think honestly I only check into it. Maybe say I feed it. Maybe say once a month. So sometimes 6 weeks. Okay, really depends on when I'm going. Like, oh shit, I actually gotta go feed pico dough, right? So. But still alive. Still smells really nice too, so I'm actually kind of excited too. So, pizza 2 hours made that happen. Ooh, well, when the winter comes, when it gets a little colder, we'll work with pico dough a little bit more, and we'll make our own sourdough pizza. So we'll make we'll do like I think have I ever done a 3-day pizza dough on my on stream before, Gai Fong? I feel like I have, so if I haven't, then well, I mean, we'll. I guess we'll just have to revisit that as well too here, right? So yes, Velos, thank you so much for reminding me. Yes, our game of marbles is ready to go. So if anyone wants to play, type in !play into chat. Let's see. You know what, Gai Fong, we'll wait a little bit before we play our first game here. We'll do it probably at the We'll do it at the bottom of the hour today. So we'll play our marble game at the bottom of the hour. We'll do that at around 5:30. So we'll do that. But meanwhile, though, Gai Fong, I think it's time for us to start doing a little bit of baking as well too here, folks, because we are going to need to. We need to get our pound cake. We need to get a pound cake cooking before we start doing anything else as well too here, right, folks? So that's before we even think about doing the peaches, making the peach melba or anything like that. Let's start by baking our cake here. So, I think I think it might have been you as well too. So, and then we voted on it, right? I think I remember that when we named pico dough. Yeah, I think it was a vote, and pico dough just ended up winning. So, I mean, hey, I don't mind that as well too here. So, peaches, jalapeno, red onion, tomato, mint, basil, cilantro, something. Okay, so mint and basil, eh? Now that's something I actually have never. Now that's something I don't think I've ever actually used as well too here. So, Gai Fong, I'm just gonna need to unplug this for a second here, Gai Fong. It's gonna need to. Okay, this camera's not exactly the most. This camera's definitely due for this camera's due for a replacement here, folks. So we're gonna need to use something else here, folks. So. Oh, geez. Okay. Wow, Magic of Live Television, Gai Fong. Wow.
I didn't even realize the thing was on. So there you go. So wow. Okay, yeah. So wow. But anyway, Gai Fong. Okay, so we're gonna start by we're gonna make our pound cake. Before I hurt myself, let's get our pound cake ready here, folks. So and yes, Gai Fong. I think I think Auntie may have had a friend come back from Mexico recently. So so apparently she got a whole bunch of vanilla pods here. So I have never seen that many vanilla pods in my life. So Gai Fong, we're gonna use one of these today too. So Pete, good to see you. Welcome in. How are you, my friend? Great to see you. How have you been, my friend? Happy Sunday. So these things are worth their weight in gold. So Gai Fong, we're just gonna be using one of these bad boys today for our entire dessert here. So because peaches and because vanilla and peaches are a great combination. So we're gonna start by building our what's it called? This will do here. So right. I'm kind of debating if I want to actually do right now though. Before I actually start doing anything, I'm kind of debating if I want to do the cakes in individuals, or do I want to do them in one tray and just kind of cut them into squares as a two here. So I am kind of thinking of presentation too at the same time, because the only thing I'm worried about is right now is guys, what? Okay, guys, help me out here, guys. What are we thinking here? So if I were to do if I were to make these pound cakes here, would you think it is better that we cook them in individual ramekins, or would you think that cooking them in a pan and just cutting them out of the squares is probably better here? My gut kind of tells me, just for the sake of just for the ease of everything, I feel like that maybe say doing them in a square pan and cutting it out with cutting the cake slices out of using a what's it called, a ring slicer is probably the best. But I don't know, what do we think is so. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Well, I mean, don't eat all the peaches. I mean, save some for me as well too, right? Ty, good to see you. Welcome in. Also, Weather Eye, good to see you. Welcome in. Let's start by cream. Let's cream our butter first, though. Cream our butter and sugar before we start to forget. Before we do our thing, we're going to get our butter creamed here. So this is going to be our butter here. Let's see here. Yeah, this is probably about a quarter pound to about a third of a pound of butter. It's been softening at room temperature, which is great. So. And yes, Auntie actually did say that before she left to go to her thing yesterday. Today she was like, "Save me one." I'm like, "Okay." I know that sounded so excited. I sounded so excited, didn't I? Hey, Gai Fong? Alrighty. All right, some room temperature butter. A little bit of that butter. So, I'm gonna probably do about I'd say probably about a half a pound. So we're not gonna we're only making a little bit of dough. I don't want to I don't want to overdo it here, folks. So, and we're gonna need about where's my sugar? We are gonna cream the sugar together here. So this is approximately gonna do about a half a pound of butter, half a pound of sugar. So we're just gonna do that as well too. So ramekins have to let it cool to cut with a bread knife. That's true, yeah. So let it cool. Well, I mean, and honestly, I think the thing is though, if we cook it in ramekins, I feel like it'll cool a lot faster, right? As opposed to a whole big bloody cake as well too, right? So, all right, let's go punch some holes through this batter here. So, whoa! Oh my goodness! Wow, this thing's really powerful here. Okay. All right. Okay, don't throw the. Oh, for the love of. Wow. Wow, I am having a special day, Gai Fong. Clearly, I am having a special day here. So, salt and pepper. Ooh, very nice. What's the protein on that? Just out of curiosity. Okay. Wow. Still trying to get this guy to work here, folks. We are getting it. There we go. Perfect. So, okay. So it's kind of partially creamed. So we'll add a few other ingredients while we're waiting for this. Alrighty. Let's get some leavening. Just need about a half a teaspoon of our baking powder. So, Gai Fong, again, I'm just gonna, if I don't get your message right away, please give me 1 second. I will check in with you very shortly here. Alrighty. Right, let's get this. Let's keep creaming this here. Oh my goodness. There we go. Perfect. All right. Nice, smooth and creamy now. Oh, very nice. It is pound cake. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Well done.
Okay. All right. Now. Oh, John. Whoa. Okay. Seriously. Wow. Oh, my God. Wow. I'm having a special day right now, Gai Fong. So please, please have mercy on me. Have mercy on me. This thing is slightly possessed right now here, so we're gonna need to help me out here, folks. So, all right. Also, Gabrielle, good to see you. Welcome in. How are you? Happy Sunday, my friend. Great to have you along. So we are just scraping 1/4 of a vanilla pod here. So just grab as much of the seeds as I can. So again, if you don't have this, don't worry about it. Seriously, just use good old-fashioned vanilla extract. No one's gonna judge you. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm just using this because I have it in my pantry. So, but hey, if you got it in the pantry, hey, got a in your pantry, why the hell not use it? Right. So, and no, of course, we are not going to waste this. This is going to get added into our mix here. Also, Gai Fong, again, if you're just coming in, welcome in. Our 818 question today is: what is something that you would like to do when it comes to peaches? What do y'all do with them? Now, what the hell else was I about to do here? Oh yeah. Crack a couple eggs in here. So it's gonna do 2 eggs. Actually, no, we'll do 2 eggs here. I want a nice moist cake here. I know that I was actually looking at some. I was actually refreshing my own memory on pound cake recently as well too, and it was like someone actually added buttermilk to theirs or like sour cream to theirs. I'm going like, really? I've never really thought that you would need to put sour cream in yours, but in pound cake. But you know, hey, I mean, to each their own as well too, right? So, sweet fresh and seasoned, fry them. Oh, very nice. Dim sum for your birthday. Ooh, where'd you go? You don't have to tell me you don't want to, but oh yeah. Let's get these vanilla beans in it. Get these little vanilla seeds in there. All right, 2 eggs. Got leavening. There you go. Now we just add the flour. Okay. At this point, I feel like this bad boy can probably this can be dismissed now. I don't want to get I don't want to be splashed by more butter now. There you go. Perfect. So we got some flour. At this point, I'm just gonna gently mix this now before I get myself into trouble here. All right. I think we're also gonna need a little bit of liquid, but we're gonna add a little bit more flour. Sorry, a little bit more flavor. Where's my thing here? Perfect. It's gonna flavor our pound cake with a little bit of orange zest here. So, no worries, Leroy. Have a good night. Take care. Sorry, Gai Fong, again. If I seem like I'm not ignoring anyone. I'm just a little on the focus side here right now. So, just a little bit of that, and also gonna add a little bit of milk to this bad boy. Just a touch of milk. And because I'm a spice, I'm just extra. I'm just gonna also add just a touch of our yuzu here. So a little citrusy, little bit of citrusy, citrus, vanilla, everything. It's all good as well too here, folks. So I love chicken feet. Ooh, chicken feet is actually good though. I mean, I'd fight for that. I honestly feel like that the chicken feet is kind of underrated. I'm willing to die on that hill, Gai Fong. I am willing to die on that hill. Alrighty, Gai Fong. I think we're looking pretty good here. I think we need a little bit more milk though. So I like a slightly thinner batter here because without a little bit of liquid, I think we'll. We want a good scoopable batter, kind of like almost like a quick thick batter here too. So, alrighty, I think that's actually looking pretty good here. Perfect. So we got vanilla, we got some citrus, or we got orange. So, I think that batter looks pretty good. I think. Hey, Gai Fong. All right. Sorry, Gai Fong. I'm gonna take a quick check of my messages out here, folks. So, beef broth flake, very nice. Catastrophe. I hope I said hi to you as well too. Good to see you. Welcome in. So, all right. I think that actually looks pretty good. Okay, so batter's good. We are not doing the tray. Sorry, we're not doing the whole. We're not doing this in a pan. We're going to do the ramekins. So, all right. So let's find some ramekins, which I have conveniently already put on here. So they're a little small though, but you know, not making a million cakes as well too here, folks. So all right, so we'll probably need to. Oh, we will need to what's it called? We'll need to grease these. We'll need to grease these containers here before we start here. So okay, so. And once I get these cakes into the oven, then I can definitely relax a little bit more here. Because baking is for those of you who know me for a while, you know that baking can be a bit of a Achilles heel for me as well too, right? So we are going to make sure that we get the cakes ready and rock and roll before we do anything else here. Okay, what am I here? Oh wait, I'm greasing the pan here. Let's grab some butter. Okay, perfect. Let's grab some butter here. Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah. Alrighty. Yes. And folks, again, if you're just coming in, yes, we are making dessert. We are making dessert tonight. Yes, this is something that I don't do often, but when I do, hey, because if life gives you peaches, you're gonna make some peach pound cake as well too, right? So, or peach Melba pound cake here. So, and then hopefully, once we get to a certain point, we're also going to maybe make a little bit of make myself a little bit of dinner as well too here because. No, this is amazing. Really? Okay. I haven't actually done a lot of vegan cooking, but I mean, it sounds good though. I mean, I like dry ribs. I love wings, so like a meatless wing party. I wouldn't do it for like a Super Bowl party, but I mean, for myself though, I mean, hell, I'd try that. So, I mean, it sounds really good though. So I mean, hey, alrighty, folks. So alrighty, I think our cups, well, our ramekins. It's actually gonna. And I'm using my hands, but you know, hey, whatever. So, because you don't use your hands, how do you feel it, right? Okay. I mean, I've done some vegan stuff, so I've done some vegan stuff, but I mean, I know how to make what's it called? We've made seitan here on stream before. We've also made buckwheat. Also made buckwheat starch noodles before too. So I'm not a stranger to it, but I'm definitely never against. I'm not against it either. So I would be. I actually kind of wouldn't actually mind actually doing that as well too. But especially with groceries being kind of a little bit on the steeper side lately. I mean, a little bit more beans and pulses might not be a bad thing. Although, of course, we should all we should definitely demand a lot better. Eating the rich, but anyway, oops, sorry, did I just say that? Oops, did I just say that out loud? Whoops. Okay, we're just also gonna flour the cake here, so. I'm also gonna flour the ramekins here, because I do want to make sure that these bad boys do not stick here, because I would be so mad if these things stuck on the thing too. So, this marinara, probably vegan. Spaghetti marinara, oh. There's just something about spaghetti marinara. I mean, yeah, it's vegan, but it's damn hella good though. I mean, so. Yeah, definitely something. You know what? That probably would be something I would. I feel like doing if we were doing the buckwheat starch noodles again. I feel like that's something we could probably do as a what's it called? Probably as a shoot, as a collab with someone. But so. I know I've kind of been off for a little bit in the last little while, so I'm kind of not been in the game recently. So it's probably why I haven't actually done a lot of collabs lately. Also, been having issues with my hand as well too, right? So that's probably another big reason why I'm also not doing that as well. Not being able to been pretty relatively inconsistent on Twitch recently as well too here. So, all right, let me just go get the. I'm just gonna need to just do a quick check here. Cake. Right, I'm good to see what. Okay, mini pound cakes. 325 to 25 minutes. So 325 to 350 for about 25 minutes here. Okay, so let me just go warm up our. And yes, Gai Fong, tonight we are going to be using our. Oh, for the love of good gravy, I can't remember how to convert here. Hey Siri, what's 350 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius?
The answer is 176.7 degrees Celsius.
176. Okay, so temp. 176, and we need to preheat that. Perfect. So, all right. So just had to start our thing, and then we'll get to do stuff. My hand. I was actually doing so. It was probably around mid-May. I was actually cutting some. I was cutting some vegetables at work, and then actually I was probably sorry, I'm trying to remember too. I was cutting some watermelon, and then my hand just literally just shot in pain. So I had like a shooting pain in my hand after I did watermelon. So I do have a doctor's appointment. I do have a pain management appointment at a radiology thing on Wednesday. So apparently that's gonna be. So, but yeah, so today was literally my first day back in the cut fruit and vegetable section today, and believe you me, it actually hurt actually. So I had to kind of grit my teeth a little bit. So, but you know, hey, sometimes that's you gotta. Sometimes no pain, no gain as well too, right, Gai Fong? So yeah, so no, it's gonna be a while. I think the doctors are probably suspecting it's probably carpal tunnel, but you know, hey, I mean, I can still hold things right now. So I mean, I can still do this, but I do have a bit of pain in my hand, so.
Oh my god, this cake batter's so good. I know I just ate raw cake batter, but you know, hey, whatever. As the kids say, YOLO.
I invoke YOLO tonight. Actually, you know, I'm just gonna do a little bit more of this here. I only just did enough for 5, you know, but whatever. Whatever! Just gonna do enough batter for 5 cakes here. And yes, if you're just so be happen to going camping, by the way, I feel like mini pound cakes are a great campfire dessert as well too here. So if you know how to bake on a campfire, hey, by all means, making pound cakes would be a good thing as well too here. So but yeah, I'll find out what happened. So I'll find out what happened by about the 29th. So I see my doctor again on the Saturday. So we'll find out what's happening, but we'll manage it. We'll manage it. So there's a lot of things I haven't achieved in my life yet. So there's a lot of things I've not achieved yet. So we will. I would love it that I don't get to that point as well too here first. So, but all right. Oh, I do hear alrighty. I hear the things are ready to go. So let's park these guys into the. Don't ask. Yes, Gai Fong. I am actually using an air fryer tonight. Alrighty, so we got actually these are actually different sizes here. So, all right, so let's see if we can actually squeeze all 5 in here. Perfect. Okay, there you go. So we got 5. So, yeah. I mean, that's I like to think that's gonna give me a I'd like to think that's gonna give me an advantage, but then again, it can happen to anyone, right? I mean, it's not, and it's no one's fault, Maybe by my own, maybe. I mean, I actually haven't treated my body very well in the last maybe say 10, 15 years since MasterChef. So I mean, hey, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's all my own body's fault. It kind of is on my own as well too, right? So, but you know, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, right? And you don't think about consequences until it happens, right? So. Exactly, right? So, for shame, right? How dare I do that to myself, right? So, bad John. Sorry, couldn't help myself. I had to do that here. So, and yes, Gai Fong, remember that little pod that we had earlier? Yeah, the empty sped pods. Yeah. Oh, this is our old jar of vanilla sugar, but add some fresh pods to this. Oh, that vanilla flavor is gonna be so good on this sugar. So. If you've never put vanilla sugar in your coffee or your milk tea though, yo, make her happen, yo. It's so fucking good. Anyway, all right, where are we at, folks? So let's see. Okay, so we got our cakes done. So we do have a second pod. We'll actually use that for our. I bought the ice cream tonight, so folks don't judge me. I bought the ice cream tonight, so we're gonna finish our dessert this evening. We're gonna do our dessert first here this evening before. We're gonna prep all of our dessert and then maybe make some dinner, and then depending on the time, we'll shoot. What's the word I'm looking for here? So we'll make our dessert and then we'll go from there. So we'll prep it, and then if we have I think we should have enough time, but we'll make some fat crapao, the basil pork. So Thai basil pork, we'll get that, and then after that we should have some dessert along that too. But we'll see where we go from there here. So, all right, where are we at, folks, right now? Okay. Oh, peaches, of course. So let's actually peel. I think the first thing we need to do is actually peel these peaches here. So not too late to start treating yourself and your body well. Exactly, right? So, I mean, as the kids say, as the kids always say, YOLO, right? You only live once, so. Don't teach yourself, right? Do good by yourself. You don't have to. I mean, you don't have to. If I've learned anything in the last little bit, it's like you don't need to have Louis Vuitton bags or anything like that. Sometimes just taking yourself out for like Malatang or something like that. Honestly, I find that's a great thing. I still hold out hope that someday that I will actually be able to dine with someone else, but you know, I don't think they exist. But you know, hey, maybe that's just me being, either realistic or whatever. I don't know, but I hope that they will come. Where on our stream you will see not just me, but also our player 2. But you know, we'll just have to be patient with that. So, exactly, because and I think this is something. And also to your point, I also subscribe to the idea that there is no such thing. There's no such thing as too late. The only time where it can be something is too late is, well, and it's too late. It's too late when you're dead. So, and at the end of the day, when it comes to money, I mean, you can't take it with you, right? So might as well just. What's the point? I mean, like, I don't have a lot of money, so I mean, hey, might as well just. I don't want to say like save it when like spend it if you got it, but still. Do something nice do something nice for myself, honestly. Like buying some peaches and making Peach Melba pound cake tonight. I mean, hey, guess that makes a lot of sense, right? So, and hey, if this ain't your cup of tea, I mean, hey, you can. And hey, if your cup of tea is going to Vegas or something like that, and going to Kira Back's restaurant or something like that, you know, hey, as long as it's makes you happy, it makes me happy, right? So, because actually, at the end of the day, you don't even have to make me happy, right? I mean, it's your life, and it's now or never, because you ain't gonna live forever. You just want to live when you're alive. It's my life. Dun 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 dun. Yes, they exist, John. Sorry. They're just a little late. So, wait, sorry. What's a little late? Oh, you mean that person? So yes. Oh, player 2, you mean? So, well, Mel, I'm glad you believe that. I did, yes, Gabrielle, I did. So, I don't cut my hair per se. I just shave it and go. I know. I spend probably like 35 bucks a month every 3 months. Just shave my hair and be done with it. I know, I'm lazy. I'm very lazy. So I'd rather spend my money on cavalry tickets and cavalry tickets, food, and maybe say a trip here and there. So and also cooking amazing dishes will all you as well too, right? So it does cost money, so you know what I. So in a way, it's kind of like being able to do all this is also a bit of a treat as well too, right? So exactly. Oh, that's also what, and also to your point there, Mel. That's what's my friend Eleanor actually tells me as well too. But okay, I think I scored it one way, and I'm like completely. I'm trying to score it every way, and I'm like completely forgetting like which way I've actually done it already here. So, and for those of you just wondering, yes, these are yes, these are peaches. John, say it in English. Say it in English, John. These are peaches. These are yellow peaches. They are BC yellow peaches. Yes, they're yellow peaches from BC. So yes, so these are in season. They are local. Holy crap! They are a pretty penny. They cost a couple denarii, but you know what I? YOLO. You if you want them, you got them as well too, right? So, right? Exactly. It's about priorities, right? It's about priorities, right, Datus? So I mean, some people, I mean, hey, I mean, if you want to fly, I mean, some people think that flying first class is the height of luxury. Cool, great for you. I mean, I would like to try. I would like to fly first class again. I mean, the highest I've ever flown was business class, when probably about 15, 20 years ago. So, I mean, hey, if I ever become like a big name celebrity chef, maybe I might actually fly first or business more often. But you know, hey, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you can only fly. The novelty wears off sooner rather than later. So, ooh, oh my goodness, Gai Fong. Okay, I gotta say, I smell the cake right now. It smells delicious right now. Oh, speaking of which, Gai Fong. Oh, we're actually coming up to the top of the hour here, folks. So we got a 10-minute timer. Actually, it's a 9-minute timer. So say there you go. So, folks, we got about 9 minutes into our next game, for our first game of marbles. So y'all haven't gotten in, please type in exclamation play in chat. If you're not sure if you're in, type it again. And once you type in play and you get the confirmation from the bot, you know that you're in for this round here. So we got some time, so we're gonna be playing. So while we're waiting for the water to boil, to peel our peaches, and also wait for our cake, which is about there's about a 15-minute timer on that as we'll do here. So let me. I'm also gonna start a 15-minute timer on that as we'll do here. So. Well, a little over 15 as well too, so we'll actually get that ready to go here. So 15, 24. Okay, perfect. There you go. Perfect. So I got about a no. Stop, John. Seriously, there you go. All right, there you go, folks. Right. It's not on this screen, but there is going to be other screens that's going to have the 15-minute timer as well too here. So, but. We'll keep our eye on those cakes as well too here, folks. So everyone business class, well, for business, so yeah, honestly, and you know that's okay. I mean, not every business can do that. I'm not gonna lie. I actually saved up a lot of points for it. Actually, when I flew business class, I saved up a lot of Alaska Airlines points for it. So I probably might have racked up my credit card bill that was a little higher, but hey, I got to fly it. I actually got to try it. Honestly, I'm glad I got to try it. I'm happy I got to try it. Would I do it again? Yeah, maybe. But I would rather experience something new first before I do that. So, and honestly, I won't lie as well too, right? I mean, when I was growing up, I mean, and okay, hands in the chat. How many of y'all have actually flown like over trans-ocean flights, like transatlantic or trans-Pacific, especially trans-Pacific flights, or intercontinental flights. So like you're going from like North America to Europe or something like that, right? So although North America and Europe is not long, North America to Asia is long though. Those ones are long AF. Or even like Western Europe to East Asia, those are long distance flights. So those bad boys are long, so too, right? So you know what I'm talking about, right, Mel? I mean, you don't have to tell me, but when you flew to Japan, where did you take off from? I'm going to take a punt and say, well, it was probably San Francisco, right? So San Francisco or Los Angeles. So yeah, I mean, and trust me, Vancouver to Hong Kong is 14 hours. For someone as antsy as I am, oh my god, when I was young, seriously, 14 hours? Like, oh my god, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I would drive Auntie and my mom, and I would drive my parents crazy. Auntie and Uncle would be so sick and tired of me by the 5th hour. They'd be like, "Shut up!" Like, John, be quiet. Go to sleep. But the fact that I get to see my cousins and my grandma, I was like, No, of course I can't sleep. What are you talking about? What's the sleep you're talking about here? I was young, so I was excited to see my aunts as well too, right? So and my family. So. Oh my lord, Amsterdam. Okay, at least you get to touch down though, right? I mean, Calgary to Amsterdam is like 8, right? I think, isn't it? It's like 8 hours. And then Mumbai, like Amsterdam to Mumbai, is probably around the same, right? Actually, it would be farther than Dubai, right? So probably, again, I don't know how far Amsterdam to Dubai is. So I think it's like probably 6. So, but at least I guess you get to kind of touch down a little bit as well too, right? So again, I don't know as well too, right? So YYC to YVR to Tokyo. Okay, NYC to Tokyo. Oof. Oof. Ooh, New York to Tokyo. Oof. That was probably 15 hours, right? Ooh. I know I've seen like flights like Toronto to Hong Kong or something like that. Those I think are about 15. And oof. Alrighty, Gai Fong. Speaking of which, we're gonna play some marbles. If anyone wants to play, type in !play in chat. I am gonna run a quick little block of marbles. So a quick little block of ads. So we're gonna keep talking. So we'll keep talking. We'll pick up the conversation when we'll come back a little bit. But in the meantime, though, Gai Fong, we are still currently just in the middle of getting our cake. Our cakes are baking, and our peaches are about to peaches are currently needing to be peeled. So we're gonna doing our peel. Shifty, good to see you. Welcome in. How are you? Welcome in. Frankfurt, I was seeing indirect through Paris once, through Heron, Rome, East one, 2. Wow. Okay. Yeah. In college. Okay. Well, I mean, when you're in college, you're excited about going to a new place, right? So I get it, right? I totally get it. Okay, I think my cakes might be ready already as well too, but alright. I'm gonna just reduce the cake. I know my my notes say that takes about 25 minutes to cook the cake. About 20 minutes to cook the cake, but I think the cakes might already be done as well too here. So I don't want to overdo this too here. So, but yeah, so we're just folks again. We're just talking about long ass flights that you may or may not have taken in your life. So well, we're doing that while we're actually playing some marbles here. So yeah, but yeah, I'm just trying to remember this too. It's just like because. Yeah, Vancouver, Hong Kong is 14. I think San Francisco to Hong Kong was around 16. So that was the westbound trip. The eastbound trip coming back home, like back to North America, was a lot shorter. But still, the one time I flew San Francisco to Hong Kong, so Calgary, Seattle, San Francisco, Hong Kong. That was the time I actually flew Alaska and Cathay on Pacific as well too, so in business. So that was a good day, Gai Fong. That was the good days as well too, here, folks. So, yeah. South Africa, New Zealand. Ooh, is there even a plane that goes from? Is there even a direct flight that can actually go from South Africa to New Zealand? I do know. I think from what I understand, though, Shifty, I believe there's a. Johannesburg to Melbourne, though, right? I think Qantas flies that, and that flies over. Oh, stop in China and Japan. Okay, wow. Okay, so South Africa. So you flew from South Africa up to China, and then you flew back down to New Zealand. That's a long. That's a trek. I mean, respect for anyone who's done that. So. But yeah, I think there's a. But I do know. I think there's like Qantas like QF57 or something like that, right? It's a flight called QF57 that actually flies all the way through Antarctica. So it goes from Melbourne, leaves Tullamarine, flies over Antarctica, and well, part of Antarctica, and then lands, crosses the Southern Ocean, and then gets to Johannesburg. So I wonder how much it would be for that flight as well too. So although I actually have heard that apparently there's also a Sydney to Santiago through that kind of that same latitude as well too. But I cannot imagine how long that trip would be too, right? So oh wow, okay, 8.5 hours to Amsterdam. Okay, that's not bad. So I mean Melbourne. I mean when I went to when I went to Sydney, this was about 22 years ago. I mean, I flew Calgary, Vancouver, Hong Kong, which is 14 hours, and then I had a 2-hour layover in Hong Kong, and then it was 2-hour layover in Hong Kong, and then it was a 10-hour flight from Hong Kong to Sydney. So it was a long trip. Although there is a Vancouver to Sydney, but so apparently I was because the trip that I planned actually went through what's it called? I was gonna visit my aunts, my relatives after I left Australia on my way back home. So I guess the trip was actually booked for me. So I was young back then, Gai Fong. So I mean, hey, I was young. So I mean, anyway. Oh hey, there you go. Finally, hey, Asian Flavor Bot's win streak has been broken. There you go, Ed. Well done. And oh, me on the bottom. So Becky, well done on me on the bottom. So there you go, Asian Flavor Bot right in the middle, everyone. So good job, everyone. So GG's, everyone. Well done, well done. We kept Asian Flavor Bot in the middle. So there you go. So no wins, no top or bottom for them. So it's a good thing. So there you go. So well done, everyone. So we'll do another round in just a few moments. But alrighty, but folks, again, if you want to play, type in !play in chat. We are going to come back to this one in a little bit here. So this one's actually, holy crap, this one's a bit of a, this one's going to be a bit long here. So folks, we'll come back to this at the bottom of the at the middle of the next hour. So we're going to continue cooking. Well, we're doing some baking tonight. But if you're just coming in, welcome in. If you've been here before, welcome back. Tonight we are making Peach Melba on pound cakes. So, and tonight I have actually made some mini pound cakes here. So I did say that I did put them into the oven for about 350 for about put them in for 25 minutes, but it looks like I think these guys are already done. So I think we might just have to get these guys out of the air fryer. Yes, I'm actually using an air fryer tonight. So I think the air fryer might have actually sped this up a little bit more than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. So I'm gonna test the. Maybe I should probably test the batter before we move any further here. So I just want to make sure that these cakes are clean before we get here. Okay, I think these cakes are actually ready. I think these are. Okay, yeah, these guys, yeah, these cakes are ready. The toothpicks are coming out clean. So we are. I think these cakes are ready to go here, folks. So it's gonna need to make sure I don't burn myself as well too. So, oh, JAL actually I've heard really good things about JAL or ANA though. Yeah, so a lot of the Asian airlines, they do a really good job. I mean, Cathay Pacific. Well, I mean, I flew Cathay Pacific, so. You know what? Actually, my ultimate dream though, Gai Fong. I mean, it's probably my biggest bucket list is probably like first class on Singapore Airlines. So not even Emirates, honestly, Singapore Airlines. First class on Singapore Airlines, maybe say from Los Angeles to Hong Kong. Sorry, Los Angeles to back to Los Angeles, Singapore. And then possibly on the way back to moving to Australia. So, yes, and yes, Gai Fong. For those of you just wondering, yes, I do have my wildest dream is to eventually someday retire to Australia, probably to the Gold Coast somewhere, and what's the place as well too is and yes, and maybe also do some open up a little food truck there as well too here. So that's kind of the dream right now, but maybe someday it'll happen. But anyway, speaking of which, folks, so what's everybody's bucket list, by the way? I'm kind of curious. I've never really asked that, so I'm kind of curious. All right, speaking of which, folks, so our peaches are ready to peel. So we do need to peel our peaches. So before we start doing that, we're gonna need to soak these. We just need to soak these for about 60 seconds in some boiling hot water. These are large peaches, so we can. These will probably take anywhere between a minute to about 60 seconds to about 2 minutes here. So we want to make sure we do that here. So, all right. Once the peach. Oh, speaking of which, Gai Fong, next week I'm thinking about it right now. I might, the K word being might, I might stream next Saturday as well too, from Spruce Meadows. So. There's something called Global Fest actually happening next week, and it's Italy night on the night of the game on the 29th. So, if everything works out, I might actually go. I might actually stream from there as well too here. So, Ash, good to see you. Welcome in. How are you? How have you been, my friend? Great to see you. Right now, though, folks, we just. I'm just making some peach skins peel off here right now, so it's sometimes taking a little bit longer too. So they say usually about 60 seconds, but yeah, skins are definitely not going here. I don't want to cook these peaches either, so my God, these things. It's kind of exactly the same way you actually peel tomatoes as well too here. But folks, by the way, Esp is another amazing streamer here. Another amazing streamer, good friend of the Gai Fong. Y'all haven't followed them. Please go give him a follow. So again, next week. Just a quick heads up, as I was saying earlier, it might end up being a 3-stream week next week. So it might be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We will be streaming. And then yes, we're going to be back at the Pride Parade this year as well too. So we're going to be walking to the Pride Parade. I'm not totally sure who I'm going to walk with this year, but probably the soccer again. So. I'm not totally sure just yet, but we are going to be at the Pride Parade again this year. So it will be a Sunday. It'll be an early Sunday morning stream on the 6th, I think, right? So, all right. Now we're gonna let the tulips do this. I know. I love it as well too, right? I love Frosted Jewels. It's awesomely amazing as well too here. So, but yeah. Okay. Yep. You can see Gai Fong. Yeah, this is he scored the peach, but yeah, the skin is definitely not coming off here. You know, that's okay. You know, that's okay, Gai Fong. We'll just give it a little help here. If I could find my peeler, we will be good. Where is my peeler? Oh, there it is. All right. They say it works, but clearly, I don't know what the hell's going on here, folks. But I'm just gonna take the skin off here. All right. Okay. Oh, that's actually looking better now here. Okay, it's starting to peel off here now. So, just need a little help there. So, and folks, again, if you're just coming in, our 818 question today is relatively simple. What do you like to do with your peaches, by the way? Not those peaches, by the way. The fruit peaches. Peaches the fruit. Not the princess. Not the things that are on your tukus. The fruit. So just rather, honestly, probably should have just done this and saved myself a whole bunch of trouble here. But, it's okay. So what we're going to do, Gai Fong, is I'm going to just gently poach these peaches here today. So, and yes, you can also do these on the grill. So this will give us you can also grill your peaches to give us a nice smoky flavor. Depending on what you're using. You're using gas or charcoal. So charcoal will actually give you a really, really smoky flavor, but which is probably not the world's greatest for your dessert, though. So we are going to cook these in a little bit of syrup. That's what I'll do here. So I know. I just want to be more specific. I mean, because sometimes, because we don't want to get in trouble with TOS, right, Gai Fong? Right? Okay, yeah. Okay, I can look at it, honestly. I mean, now that we've kind of peeled the skin, honestly, we didn't lose too much of the flesh as well, too, here, so it's kind of coming off here, which is not bad. Mm-hmm. Love it. All right, we got some skin on the crack that we need to get rid of. Meh, not gonna kill us, too, right? So, ooh, just huge chunks of peach in them. Oh wow, okay. Is it kind of like do they also like put like cobbler chunks in there too? Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, Gai Fong, but could you imagine peach cobbler ice cream? I mean, who would line up for peach cobbler ice cream? I'm kind of curious now. Well, I'm surprised that no one's actually I don't think I've ever seen for however popular peaches are. I don't see a lot of places actually doing peach cobbler ice cream though, or like even peach ice cream. Yeah, probably it's because it's so like peaches can be quite expensive as well too, right? So, and for what it's worth, these three peaches right here were about $9 today. So they were pricey, and I don't think. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Sometimes you just got to treat yourself. There we go. So, all right, peaches are good. Now we just need to. So now the peaches are peeled. Now we just need to cut them in half now. So, ooh. Ooh, okay. Oh, these are. Oh, hey! Oh, look! Oh, there you go. I thought these were not. I thought these were clingstone peaches, but nope, they were freestone peaches. There you go. So, freestone, well, almost freestone anyway. So, all right. So, split this apart. There you go. Cincinnati. Graders and Aglamesis Brothers. As someone from Canada, I have not heard of them before, so what's French pot style? Sorry. Wait, what's a French pot style actually? I'm kind of curious now. So I've never heard of that term before, so that's why I'm like, okay. All right, so right. So, okay. Just gonna scrape off some of this, some of the kind of like the slightly the burgundy kind of parts of this here. There you go. And oh, there you go, perfect. And also just remove some of the skin off this areas too. So, hey, because Gai Fong, again, if you're gonna treat yourself, you better. If we're gonna treat ourselves, might as well make these super nice as well too, right? So, oh yeah, Gai Fong. And Gai Fong, wait until these go on top of your our cakes here. So we got some slightly citrusy pound cake to go on go with these guys, and some ice cream and some raspberry coulis. Hey, Gai Fong, I'm excited to do something. No worries, do it, my friend. So we're all about learning something. We're all about learning something new around here. So. Geez, okay. It's kind of feeling a little chilly all of a sudden as well too outside. Okay, it's currently 67 degrees Fahrenheit right now here in Calgary, and the wind is really picking up outside right now. So I'm actually kind of wondering if there's kind of making me wonder if it was going to we're going to be having some rain tomorrow as well too here. All right. So. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do. All my dreams come true. My one and only you. Old world spinning metal balls and freezing salt water. Slow freeze method whips almost nowhere into high butterfly. Oh wow! Okay. So kind of like the So from what I can tell, it sounds like the old actually, oh, speaking of which, I mean, it sounds really old fashioned as well too, like high butterfly egg custard base. Ooh. My only thing is like, is it like, since it is so like, since it's like so dense, I mean, is it hard to scoop it though? And they hand pack it too, eh? Wow, okay. Yeah. So, I mean, the only thing I know about Cincinnati is the hot brown, right? So today I learned about French pot style ice cream, Gai Fong. Today I learned. Okay, perfect. So, ooh, perfect. Got a little piece of snacker. Oh! Wow! Okay, these peaches are tangy. I picked them way too picky. Woo! Okay. I know we're going to be doing a lot of sweet, but even this much tang is a little too much for me as well too, so. Alright, we're gonna make our raspberry coulis first. Oh my god. Whoa! Woo, mama! That was we're gonna make a raspberry coulis first. Whoa, my lord, it's not supposed to be that sweet. Holy crap. Or not supposed to be that sour. Alright, we're gonna make our... I need to pass the seeds, so we're gonna need to start with about a cup of sugar. And also, it's gonna do a small little container of raspberries. I know, yes. I mean, it's probably easier that we actually did the that we kind of mash it first, but you know, hey, what's the fun in that when you can mash it yourself as well? We'll add a little water to that too. So we're gonna add a little water, a touch of water. Once this comes to a boil, we should be relatively good here. And you know what? Hey, why the hell not? I'm just gonna add a touch of citrus to this too. So add a little orange zest to our raspberry coulis here. There you go. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Nice little bit of orange zest. There you go. So got about half a cup, about a third of a cup of sugar, about a small pint of raspberries. We're gonna mash it, and then we're going to, once this becomes a paste, we're gonna mash it together. Well, we're gonna mash it all into our coulis. So, which also means we're gonna need to get that started right away. Let's do it here. So, hi Scooter, good to see you. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. How have you been, my friend? Great to see you. Happy Sunday. Great to have you along. I'm hoping you're putting some Asia in your mouth today too. So great to have you along, everyone. So for those of you wondering, yes, we are making a dessert tonight, but well, after everything's set up, I am going to be making, more than likely going to be making a little bit of dinner as well too here. So probably going to make some stir-fried pork, and then we're going to make some stir-fried pork.
Viper Unleashed 316, welcome to the tea house.
Rice, and we're going to have a nice little dinner alongside with our, holy crap, was it Viper, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Great to see you. So, and yeah, and Gai Fong got here in a second. This camera is flickering a little bit here, so this thing just likes to. I just need to make a few little adjustments here. So just bear with me for 1 second here. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. Sorry, folks. Just had to grab the camera here. So yeah. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? And also, who's enjoying peach season right now? By the way, Sue. So. I think it might just be my. I'm pretty sure it's probably not my camera that's actually doing this, but. I think it might just be the outlet as well too here. So okay. Sorry, okay. I'm hoping that has actually fixed the flickering. Fingers crossed on this one here, folks. Well, we'll see. But okay. Alrighty. What were we actually, Gai Fong, what were we talking about? And Gai Fong, what were we talking about earlier? I think we were talking about. Oh, yes, we're talking about peaches. We're talking about peaches and about long flights as well too. So and other things too. So, but more importantly though, how are you doing today? I'm hoping if you are coming in, welcome in. Also, Viper, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I got a little distracted got a little distracted back there because of the camera, but make yourself at home. Grab yourself a seat. Grab yourself something to eat. We'd love to have you join us. So again, welcome in. Well, actually, you've already joined us. We've already smashed that follow button already, right? Alrighty. I'm also gonna put the. Actually, Gai Fong, I'm also gonna get the. I am also, so once we get this, once we get the raspberry coulis ready to go, I'm kind of feeling like maybe we should probably do them both at the same time. Might as well also gonna start also kind of like cooking our peaches. Give our peaches a little bit of a toast, as bit of a char as well too here. So give us a nice little smokiness. So I am gonna go find myself my pan. Oh, actually nope. Looks like Uncle didn't take the pan today. So we're gonna. So while we're waiting for the coulis to work, we're also gonna cook our peaches. We're just gonna give our peaches a little cook here. So, all right, and yes, I gotta say, Gai Fong, also I'm actually Gai Fong, I gotta say I'm actually also kind of very excited about next week as well too. So. If all goes well, Gai Fong, next week will likely be a 3-stream week, so it might be a 2 cooking and 1 IRL next week. So, depending on the weather, we might be streaming from Global Fest on. I might stream from Global Fest on from Spruce Meadows. I'm not totally sure how that's going to work just yet, but we'll talk more about that as we go along here. And anyway, hold on, folks. I'm also gonna. I know this is gonna be like sugar on sugar on sugar. Like, there's gonna be a lot of sugar here, so we're going to. I'm just going to. I'm gonna caramelize our. I'm gonna caramelize the peaches in this in our pan here. All right. Because as in a cursory taste, unfortunately the peaches are a little bit on the tangy side, so we're gonna need to kind of caramelize them just a little bit here. And for the record, also, when I was actually thinking about this recipe today, I was actually thinking of maybe also doing this like as a peach upside down cake. But also at the same time, I mean, my second thinking was that if I did that, I might accidentally make the cake a little bit too moist. So, and we don't want that, right, Gai Fong? So we definitely don't want that. So we don't want to make our cake too moist. So we don't. So we want to make sure that it's good here. Oh, speaking of which, Gai Fong, it's caramelizing a little bit like too much for me right now. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of water, and we're gonna let these guys steam off for a few seconds here. So let our peaches steam up for a little bit here. So yeah, this will help kind of cook the peaches just a little bit as well too here. So we want nice and tender. We want nice and tender peaches, not hard and not rock hard peaches here. Because guess what? You only want rock hard peaches on your boyfriend. Oops, sorry. Did I just say that out loud? I'm kidding. Ladies, if you know, you know, okay? Ooh. A thought occurs, Gai Fong. I'm kind of debating if I want to put some butter in this. Make it almost like a butter. Actually, no. No, that would throw out the flavor, so no. Yeah. Traditionally, Peach Melba is actually a dessert that was first made by the great chef Auguste Escoffier for the great Australian soprano Nellie Melba. Because apparently, back in the 1800s, ice cream was still a relatively new thing, and the great Nellie Melba absolutely loved ice cream. Except she was a diva on the level of a Lady Gaga or Ariana Grande today. And she didn't want to harm her vocal cords by eating something too cold. So what Auguste Escoffier did was, well, this was originally it was like a prop dessert. So it was a prop dessert that had it was like peaches and ice cream inside of ice swan. But Escoffier adapted that to warm peaches. Raspberry coulis actually didn't even come in until later, but warm peaches and ice cold ice cream served to the diva, and that's how at the Savoy Hotel in London, that's how the Peach Melba was born. So and tonight we're taking it up a new level by putting it on top of some cake. So fun facts, Gai Fong. Fun facts. All right, I'm also gonna go grab my tongs. I have my pair of tongs here somewhere. Just gonna quickly give them a little flip here. Ooh, look at that! It's got a bit of a nice color on these already here. Very good. So, do want to cook the bottom side as well too. So this is gonna make our lives a little easier. And then, got a nice little sugar syrup here. We can take that a little bit. You can let that kind of cook for a few minutes here. Once this is we'll let the steam off for a few more minutes while we do that as well too here, folks. So, alrighty. But, hey, looking good, folks. I think we're looking pretty good here. Perfect. All right. Okay. How are we doing, folks? How are we doing right now here? How are we feeling right now about this dessert? Is this something that you'd be excited to try? Oh shoot, Gai Fong. I just remembered I still had half a pod of vanilla. Actually, you know what? It's never too late. Just need to kind of open this up. Oh, I need to open up our second vanilla pod here. Got to put some vanilla pod in our little bit of a. Found this in my pantry earlier, so it's gonna add a little bit into our raspberry coulis here. There you go. There you go. And I was kind of thinking, maybe also just put some of that into the peaches, but I think we'll probably skip that here today. I'm just gonna throw the spent pod into the spent vanilla pod into my bin of sugar, my vanilla sugar bin here. Give it a little shake. There you go, perfect. So now we just let this kind of go for a couple weeks, and be ready to go. Alrighty, let me go take a quick peek. Some of these. All right. Some good color on these peaches here now. Looking good. Perfect. Okay. Oh, hold on. Probably should turn this a little bit farther down here. All right. Peaches probably will need a little bit more time here, so we're going to need to add just a little bit more sugar. Bring that to a boil again. Yes. Perfect. Where's my? Oh, there we go. Just gonna let the steam off a little bit more before we gotta get everything up to them. All right, I think my money. Ready to go here.
Becky
So
Jean is
let's
back
go.
in the
50
Benevolent
months?
Society
Thank you so
for
much,
50
Becky.
months. 50
Holy
months.
smokes!
Let's
Thank
go.
you so much for that. Seriously, Gai Fong, honestly, anytime someone subs, honestly, is amazing. So thank you so much for that. Truly, 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 thank you. And yes, folks, every sub, everything I get from subs here on Twitch literally helps me pay for the groceries and for the cable bill. So if you want to help me pay for my cable bill, I mean, subs will do that for you. Alrighty, I'm just going to take a quick look. So, speaking of which, folks, again, I will take a look at our raspberries here. I think those raspberries really kind of cooked now. Okay, I think that's actually looking pretty good now. Alright, let's give it a quick taste here. Okay. Raspberries. Oh, the raspberry coulis is really good. Oh, wow. Okay. This is actually really good, Gai Fong. I'm actually really excited I'm actually kind of excited to kind of tie both these together here. It's really good. Alrighty. We are, however, though, gonna get our container. We're gonna need to pass this here so that this becomes our coulis here. Alright, and still a lot of pulp here, so still a fair bit of our raspberry pulp. One good thing about doing this is also you don't get a lot of, well, all the seeds are gone, right? So and yes, I think this is gonna need we are gonna need to thicken this as well too here. So oh geez, oh, careful. No, so we have to be very careful. We don't want to throw the seeds in there as well too here. So how are we looking here? Some people actually do this in multiple directions, but well, so some people actually do it in one direction. I like to do it in multiple, in a circular pattern here. So, but, either way, whatever works for you, Gai Fong, it works for me. So. Okay. Ooh, okay, these things are. All right. Peaches. I'm keeping my eye on these peaches here. I also need to kind of keep our. Maybe this actually might not be the world's worst thing here, folks. I mean, it's a little bit. Got a little caramelization on them, which is good. Probably might just need a quick little. Might just need a little quick cook at the end of it, so to kind of. Well, probably just a quick little microwave at the end, and I think we should be fine here. That, or we just let it rest, and I think we should be fine as well too here. So, all right, I think we're probably just gonna let these rest. Just gonna let these rest. Get them out of the caramel. Oh, jeez, things are starting to burn here. Jeez, yeah, this caramel starting to burn here, folks. So we're gonna need to. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh lord, oh lord. Okay. All right, well, geez. Woo. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That sugar's burning here, folks. Oh yeah, we want to get that out of the way here, folks, before that went sideways here. Perfect. Okay. So, see what I mean, Gai Fong? When I say I actually don't do desserts I don't do desserts often. This is probably one of the big reasons why. Alrighty, these are hot, so I'm actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep these. Gonna take these to the side. I'm gonna cover these up. I'm gonna let the steam finish them off here to get them into a nice tender state here. So now we got our cake. We got our. Actually, we still need to cook down our raspberry coulis a little bit more as well too, because this is not looking. This is not looking super thick just yet here. So the raspberry coulis needs to cook down just a little bit. Gotta form this nice drizzle. And then, Gai Fong, after that, I think our dessert will be ready to go. But thinking maybe making some stir-fried pork. But what time's it right now? No, it's about 2.5 hours already. So it's not hard to believe, but yeah, we're almost 7:30 already, Gai Fong. It's kind of hard to believe. All right. Okay. No one's gonna tell Auntie if I actually ate dessert before we made dinner, right? No one's gonna tell her, right? There's some pulp here, looking good. We'll probably have to adjust the flavor just a little bit more before we start getting rid of the seeds here. Don't tell Auntie. Don't tell Auntie. Don't be a snitch. Because guess what? Snitches don't get Peach Melba cake. There we go. All right. I'm sure we could probably do a little bit more, but can do it until all the pulp is gone, but that will probably take forever. And yes, you can blend. You can just blend this, but then you're just gonna get all the seeds in your coulis, and well, that's not pleasant. But hey, if that's what you want to do, you do you, right? So I mean, hey, so as long as it tastes good to you, it tastes good to me. Yeah, I think this is probably about as far as we're probably going to get about this as well too here. But we do need to reduce this though first before we move on to anything else. We are going to need to get this back into the pot and give it a really, really nice reduction here. Come on. Clean the pot, come on. Give the pot a little wipe, and then we are ready to get that back onto the heat here. Okay, perfect. Okay. Oh, that's actually not looking too badly. That's okay. All right. I think we're probably going to need to reduce this for. Might probably just need to reduce this by about a half here. Well, just a quarter to about a half, just to make sure that it's nice and thick before we do anything here. So, and yes, at this point, if you want to do like if you want to add this add cornstarch to this to thicken it, that's okay too. But if you rather just have this, just let the natural pectins kind of do its thing, you know, right? That is okay too. Or if you really, really want to cheat, you can also add a little gelatin as well too. But gonna add just a touch of gelatin for a little bit of texture. And oh Lord, okay. So once this is reduced, and Gai Fong, wow, or every segment of our dessert would be ready to go here. So, all right, I do, however, though, could probably use a little bit of our boiling water earlier to clean off our wok. Okay. Oh wow. Oh jeez. Okay. Just gonna need to wait for the. Now we just need to wait for the thing to boil, and I think I fucking not. I think we have some time. Let's make some dinner here, folks. Let's make some dinner. Let's get our stove area cleaned up, and let's make, because you can't have your dessert unless you have your pud. Well, you can't have your pud unless you eat your meat, right? So let's make our meat here, folks. So let's get some rice cooking here. All right, nope, that's actually fine. Okay, stove is on. We're gonna cook a couple cups of rice. Just gonna make a quick little round of what's it called? Quick little round of little basil pork. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, let's get a little bit more water, and then we'll get started here. But speaking of which, by the way, what's everybody eating for dinner? By the way, so, or if you have eaten, what did everyone have for dinner tonight? By the way. All righty. There you go. Look at that. Okay. So let's rinse off the rice. Just gonna do a couple rounds of the rice, and we are ready to rock and roll here. All right. And yes, we're making something super quick today as well too here. So this is honestly, I consider this probably like probably the quickest Thai meal I've ever thought of, I could ever think of in my life. So, and yes, everyone does it a little bit differently. So, If someone from Thailand does it a little bit different than the way I do it, seriously, probably do it the way they do. It's probably they have a lot more experience, lived experience about that than I do. So. Okay. Okay. I gotta say, Gai Fong, is it just me, or is I think actually doing better on the ads now? I feel like food and drink streams actually have ads that actually relate to food and drink now. Is it just me, or did no one or people don't like me? I'm hoping y'all are not tuning out while ads happen as well too, right? But doesn't look like it's actually kind of happening here, so. And yes, for those of you wondering, yes, I am actually supporting a fellow food and drink streamer while I'm making my food as well too. I'm also making sure they get a little support as well too. So, there you go. That's the good thing to do, right? Alrighty. Okay. Speaking of which, our rice is ready. Our rice is ready to go. Let's get that cooking. Let's get our rice cooking, and we are okay. So now we got our rice. So now that our rice. Oh, actually, we're coming. We could probably take a quick check of our. What's it called too? So, gonna check on our raspberry coulis. So it should be. Hasn't come to a boil yet. So actually, or at least I don't see it coming to a boil yet. So we just need to kind of check on that before we do it here. So. And yes, Gai Fong, we also do have a game of marbles ready to go in about 14 minutes. So y'all want to play? Type in exclamation point in chat. Okay, hold on. This also gonna just. And yes, if you don't know, if you're not sure if you're in, just type it again. Type exclamation play again. Once you get the confirmation, or you remember seeing the confirmation, then you know you're in for the next race. Alrighty, perfect. All right, where are we, folks? Okay, let's take a look at our. So we don't need a lot, so we just need we don't need a lot of coulis, but do want to make sure we don't over reduce as well too here. So also EJ, good to see you. Welcome in. How are you? Happy Sunday, my friend. Great to have you along. We are, however, though, gonna get our. We are just about to get some. We have dinner. We're working on some dinner before we eat some dessert. So. Right now, I'm just reducing. So we're just reducing some raspberry coulis to finish off the last element of our dessert before we work on dinner here. So I probably should also pull my ice cream as well too, right? So that would also be pretty smart, eh, Gai Fong? Probably pull my ice cream now, so that it's ready to go. So I'm doing well. So it's been another amazing week, so it's been a good day. So it's another week I get to spend with all y'all, so it's been a good day, folks. Okay, all right, I think my mic is good. I'm gonna grab my vanilla ice cream because we're gonna need some. When it comes to Peach Melba, we're gonna need some vanilla ice cream. So we're probably just gonna put this in the. Probably gonna be about another probably about 30 to 40 minutes before we start eating our dessert. So might as well. Let's get this into the fridge too here, folks. So all right. Okay, perfect. Alrighty, hold on, folks. Let's get the. There we go, folks. So all right, there you go, folks. About 11 minutes until our game of marbles begins. So you'll want to play? Type in exclamation play in chat. Alrighty. Ooh, actually, it is actually looking thicker. Okay, I think it's actually looking so. Actually, it does look like it's actually starting to thicken up, which is good. So, okay, perfect. So we are good to go. best way to check is always to see if it does have a not pay on it already. So I think this probably should be fine now. All right, it's got a good thickness here already, so it's good. Did get almost all of the strawberries. So we did almost get all the raspberries out. We did actually put the entire mini pint of raspberries in here, so this should be very rich and very, very shiny. And once this cools, it's definitely gonna thicken up a little bit as it cools too. So because we added a little gelatin to this too, so. Now, oh, perfect. This is gonna be. And once we. And yes, at the end of the day, you can just blend this whole thing and just cook it down. But actually, I don't actually know how to think about it. I mean, does anyone actually ever mind eating raspberry or blackberry seeds though? I think the only thing I know blackberry seeds. Apparently, I do remember that blackberry seeds apparently get into people's teeth. So I know that can be quite unpleasant. So. All right, I think we're just getting the last of this pulp in here. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. At this consistency, Gai Fong. Yeah. This is. And then once this hits the ice cream, this is gonna really. This is gonna like. Yeah. This is gonna be. Yeah. The pectins inside this is gonna really gonna help. It's really gonna help it here. So perfect. Oh, perfect. There you go. Okay, throw that off. We're good. We got our rice. Okay, I think now we can. So now that we got our dessert ready to go, so now that we got our pud, now we got to work on our meat. Because as much as I would like to survive off of pud for the rest of my life, don't think that's gonna. That unfortunately doesn't actually finish that doesn't exactly work out the whole way as we'll do here. So we're gonna need to make some dinner as we'll do here, folks. So we're gonna make a quick little basil. We're gonna make some quick basil pork, and then we'll have that alongside with our. I'm gonna have that alongside our. What's it called? Shoot. I'm gonna have that alongside with our Peach Melba today here. So. Which is going to be super quick as well too here, so we're going to make a pretty damn quick one here. Perfect. So it's going to get our aromatics. So grab a little aromatics, and we're also going to get our sauce ready to go for our pork, which is going to be super quick. Nope, that's soy sauce. So maybe a little bit tom yum paste because I kind of feel like it today. Might actually turn it a little bit more into a tom yum paste thing, but that's okay. Couple cloves of garlic. So I think I'll probably end up setting it. Probably have to set this up first, and then when we come back from our game of marbles, that's probably when we are going to finish this as well too here. So, alrighty, but folks, again, thank you so much. Again, yeah, thank you for being here, folks. So, all right, just grab a little bit of our palm sugar. I think we're. Okay, just want to make sure I actually have everything here. I do also have some mint as well too here. We're going to save some of the mint for our garnish, for our dessert. At the same time, it's kind of looking a little bit, so we'll have to do what we do as well too here, folks. So, all right, where are we at, folks? 6.5 minutes. Okay. I just need to try to remember the. I have everything here. So okay, so garlic, Thai chilies, mild red chilies, ground beef, fish sauce, sugar, chicken stock powder, black pepper, holy basil, eggs, oil. Okay, perfect. So actually, yeah, I've pretty much got everything already. So that's actually perfect. So Okay, we got some chili, we got some dried fill, some chili, we got some palm sugar. I think we got everything ready to go. So, Gai Fong, we'll actually continue this. Actually, maybe I could probably say one thing. You could probably chop up the garlic and get that ready to go. So we'll probably just mince about 4 cloves of garlic. And then we'll get ready to go as we do here, folks. Okay. Right. I think also we have our. Oh, we also have a little bit of a stem as well too here, so might as well. So, all right. So I do also have a Scotch bonnet chili today, so I am spicing it up a little bit. I'll add this guy a little bit later, but we're just gonna chop our garlic first, though, folks. All right, where are we at, folks? Okay, I think we're coming up to the game of marbles. Alrighty, folks. So. Alrighty, folks. Okay, we're coming up to the game of marbles, folks. So you want to play? Don't forget to get yourself into the next game. Exclamation mark play in the chat. We're going to be getting that started, and we're going to probably start that we're going to start that in 4 minutes. In about a minute or so, I will actually take a quick little 3-minute break. So, folks, I will finish off this garlic. And then after that, we are going to take a quick little break. We'll make some dinner after we come back, and then after that, we're going to plate the dessert. Actually, Gai Fong. I'm probably just going to, and Gai Fong again. I know, but it's going to start the break right away here. So we'll be back in about 3 minutes. When we come back, we're going to go, you'll still have a few minutes, more seconds to get your marbles in. But again, if you want to play, type in exclamation play in the chat here. All right, so I'm just going to grab a block of sugar. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to go grab absolutely everything here. Okay, I'm just gonna grab a plate. Just need to make sure that we get everything all laid out as well too here, folks. So before we start hitting before we hit the wok, might as well just want to make sure that everything is good to go here. And also, might as well, we're also gonna get a small teaspoon of our chili flakes as well too here. Why the hell not? When it comes to this, basil pork, you want it spicy here, or not? Then again, oh, get the sauce again. Just gonna make sure we move absolutely everything ready to go. Alrighty. Okay, let me also take a quick check where we at with our ad break. Looking pretty good. I'm just gonna grab. Just also gonna take a quick check of everything else here. Okay, that could be a top. Yeah, most everything could probably. Give myself a couple of that. Perfect. Okay. Let's move absolutely everything off to the side here. Whew. Alrighty. We'll also dissolve that when we get that in the pork here. Oh, just gonna grab a couple leaves as well too here, so to make sure we actually have a these for garnishes. I think we should be fine and ready to go. Actually, not careful. No, not gonna bother with the garnishes, I think. Alrighty. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, everyone. If you've just been here if you've been here before, welcome back. If you've never been before, welcome in. My name is John Leung. We are about to we're about to make some little bit of a chili basil pork right now. So Thai chili basil pork. We're gonna make that, and then after that, we're gonna be finishing off our featured dish today, which is gonna be the Peach Melba on cake. So Peach Melba. Peach Melba pound cake here. So, oh, there you go. Perfect. There we go, everyone. Okay, off we go, everyone. Ooh, jeez. Make sure I don't forget about the things we'll do here. But folks, again, if you've been here before, welcome back. If you've never been before, welcome in. My name is John Leung. We put Asia in your mouth. So if you like what you see, smash that follow button and join us whenever we are. Join us when we're live, so that we can also put some Asia in your mouth as well too. So, welcome in. Great to have you along. Hoping hoping life is treating you well today. So, and even if it's not, hey, hopefully you will make a friend. So, maybe it's me, maybe someone else in the chat. But great to have you along, everyone. Okay. Alrighty, just gonna make sure, starting to pack everything away here while we're actually playing this game of marbles. So I am, however, though, also going to start getting our herbs ready for our basil here. So, and not exactly using basil today as well too. So there is a bit of a shocking twist to our dish today, but I will talk about that in just a few moments after we get our game of marbles ready to go. Okay, I'm just looking for okay, perfect. Alrighty. Ooh, looking cool. Ooh, is it close? Oh no, it's that Asian flavor bot in the lead again. Uh-oh. Alrighty. How far out? Oh Lord, that is far out here. Come on, Gabrielle. Come on, Gabrielle. No. We just got Asian flavor bot off the winning track here. Someone please. Oh, there we go. So just make sure I close the door here. All right, come on. Is someone gonna catch him? Oh boy. It's gonna be close, folks. I think it's gonna be close. I don't see the line just yet, but then again, anything and everything can still happen, though. So, always hold out hope. Come on, you got this. Come on. Oh, I see. I think I see Gabrielle making some room here. Ooh, is Gabrielle gonna get him? Is it gonna get Asian flavor bot? I don't see the line yet, but it's coming close. Oh, Gabrielle, you got him. Oh, yeah! Oh, there you go, Gabrielle. Let's go! Ooh, come on, Gabrielle. Hold on. Win it for the humans! Oh, is that the end? No, wait, where the hell's the line? Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's close. It's close. It's close, folks. Becky's right behind Agent Flavorbot, though. Oh, what? And oh, yeah! There you go. Oh, Gabrielle wins it for the Gai Fong. There you go. Well done, everyone. So it was Harry for second, but Gabrielle, well done. Dennis, well done. That's okay. You know what? Sometimes last is a comfy place, because what else also makes it? What else is behind you that's also comfy as well too, right? So so don't feel too bad. So Gabrielle, well done on the top. Dennis, well done on the bottom. But more importantly, though, Agent Flavorbot did not win. So there you go, Gai Fong. So well done, everyone. We are gonna do another. We are gonna start another one in a few. We're gonna start a new We're gonna start another race after we finish eating as well too here, folks. So we are gonna. Which also means that Gai Fong, we're gonna go full steam ahead. We are going to start. We're gonna start cooking. We're gonna start our. Basil pork in just a few moments there too. So, but if you do want to play, if you want to get into the next game, type in !play in the chat, and Gai Fong will come back to this in a little bit as well too here. But if you're just coming in, welcome in. If you've been before, welcome back. We're actually about to cook. So we're gonna make some basil pork. So just coming in and haven't eaten yet. Grab yourself something to eat, because this is gonna be delicious, and I don't want you watching this while you're hangry, because if you do something hangry, my legal department has told me for legal reasons, my legal team has told me that if you do something silly when that happens, I unfortunately cannot be held responsible. So please grab yourself something to eat while you watch the deliciousness be built. So just a quick heads up as well on that one. All right, all right, we are gonna Gai Fong. Oh, where's my pork here? So he's gonna need to grab. All right, he's gonna need to grab our pork. So here we got about a pound of pork. We're gonna get that ready to go before we get a pound of pork. Just gonna get the oil nice and hot. Gonna fry our aromatics. Yes, I'm also gonna add an egg as well too to this. So we're gonna need to get the egg ready to go when that's good. Okay, perfect. So our rice is ready to go. So all we literally need to do now is just cook the pork, plate our dinner, and then actually, well, probably I'm kind of thinking maybe we'll actually plate our dessert first, then we'll plate our dinner. And then we'll eat them both together. So, folks, here we go, folks. This is the best part of the day. All right. Wrap and we get the aromatics all nice and fried up. Get the pork in. Woo. Just gonna add a little bit of aromatics. Just gonna add a little bit of our tom yum paste. Oh, geez. Now we just need the brown. Oh, holy crap. Oh, geez, strong here. Oh, that's strong. Oh, wow. All right, I'm gonna throw the chili flakes in here. A little bit more oil in there. This is what happens when you use Scotch spotted pepper, folks. Oh boy. Just want to brown this before we. This is just dry for now here, folks. Oh no, I'm fine. It's just we're just put a lot of chilies in this pork here, so it's just making me a little sneezy. Add a little bit of our fish sauce, and also add a little sugar to kind of help it kind of sweeten it up. Also gonna add a little bit of our oyster sauce. And a little bit of white pepper. Okay. Huh. Right. Okay, I gotta say, this is actually looking really good here, folks. But the good part's still yet to come. Now we're just gonna let that go for a few seconds here. All right. Now I got rice. I got rice. That can be coming up. Oh God. Once we've had there we go. That so what have we learned, Gai Fong? A little bit of black pepper. What have we learned? If you're stir frying a lot of chilies, make sure you have some make sure you have some respiratory production. That's oh God. Oh yeah. That's strong. Oh boy. Right, oil's actually starting to come out here, which is good. Might have to add a little bit of water, kind of just to add a little water just to let it cook down just a little bit here. Well, dissolve the sugar a little bit better. That's just part one, folks. There's still the still the herbs we'll do here, folks. Ooh, oh boy. Add a little bit more spice to this. Because I'm clearly but glutton for punishment, I'm adding a little bit more chilies. Okay, I think the sugar's all fully dissolved. Now we just add our aromatics, add our herbs, which is I'm just using sweet basil and mint today. Because unfortunately Thai basil is still a little too pricey. This is gonna let it wilt a little bit. Oh dear. Oh boy. Oh, there you go. Boy. I'm just gonna clear my nose for a second there. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Oh boy. That was okay. Ooh, okay. That was exciting. Ooh, that was probably more exciting than I thought it was gonna be. That's good. Okay, perfect. So All right, one last thing to make. And Gai Fong, that's our egg. Alrighty. Oh boy. Alrighty. Thanks. Hang our air mask to find. Gonna pull it off. So one more thing to do before we plate absolutely everything. Alright, got our oil. Just gonna let that sit for off the side. It's gonna fry one. It's gonna do one more thing. That is to fry our egg here. So we're gonna fry. Oh boy. Alrighty. Right, just gonna also grab everything ready to go here. Just gonna make sure our so while we're just waiting for the egg to heat, waiting for the oil to heat up, we're gonna finish off our finish off this dish with the frying of our egg here. So. Oh yeah, there you go. All right, now we got our egg fried up. Okay, so wait for the egg to fully fry, and then after that, Gai Fong, we're gonna be ready to eat here. Alrighty. All right, let's get the. Okay, perfect. Gai Fong. I think we're almost ready to go, folks. Let's plate. Grab myself a nice bowl of rice. Okay, perfect. Good scoop of rice. Go to grab a good scoop of our pork. Just gonna finish off our pork a little bit here like that. Not the most glamorous, but don't hey, it is what it is. And then finally, we finish it off. We're gonna grab our egg here. There you go. So, alrighty, our slightly deep fried egg, or crispy cloud egg. There you go. Oh yeah. There you go. Finish off with a little bit of cilantro. All right. So, oh geez, and that's just part one, folks. So. And that's just the dinner. We still got dessert to plate here. So, all right. So so now we got dinner. There you go. So our probably the world's quickest basil pork. So we got our basil pork. But now we're gonna plate one of our desserts here. So this is probably what you've been waiting for. For those of you who've been here since about 5:30 this evening. So there you go. We're gonna move dinner off, because the next thing we need to do, we're gonna need to grab our dessert. Now we're gonna do it. Alrighty. I'll be back. You need to blow my nose for a second, folks. Just bear with me a second. Oh, okay. Now let's get a spoon. Okay. All right. Grab my mic back. All right, here we go, folks. I hope you're all ready, because this is This is actually going to be, this actually already looks amazing as well too, Gai Fong. I'm actually really super excited as to how well this turned out here. So, all right, so first, get the, ooh, nice pound cake. So, actually, maybe I'll pumps. Actually, no. Nah. Looks nice enough. Honestly, this pound cake looks way too nice. I'm not gonna bother with that here. Okay, so grab ourselves. Oh, these peaches are still warm. Oh, these peaches are still warm, which is great. Actually, guys, these are kind of a little bit rounded here, folks. So actually, no. You know, it's fine. I too like to live dangerously. I like to live dangerously. Okay, we got that. Now we're gonna get the ice cream. And just store-bought ice cream, Gai Fong. I mean, I'm not, please don't judge me. Okay, I am so excited for this, folks. Big scoop of ice cream on top of our nice warm peach. Stay. Finally. I don't know. I'm just self-conscious, Scooter. You know this. You know me. Finish off with a sprig of mint. And Gai Fong, I give you Peach Melba with pound cake. Probably should get a photo before this melts here. So, Well, dig in. Come on, come dig in. Dig in, Gai Fong. I know you want to. Grab yourself a spoon and dig on in, y'all. Y'all better be digging on in though before I get to all of it. Definitely not the nicest I would like it to be, but you know, hey, sometimes it is what it is, folks. So, okay, I'm gonna go get the ice cream back into the fridge, sorry, in the freezer. We'll try. We'll do another one. We'll do another one in a few minutes here. Right now, it's time to eat because I actually haven't eaten. I ate gas station sushi at work today, so let's just say time to eat real good here, folks. Okay. Now, first things first. Let's see if the peaches are fully cooked here. Oh, by the way, clip that, Twitch, clip that. Peaches are still a little on the underside here. Just gonna see if I can actually get a little sponge. A little bit of the, ooh, look at that. Got some beautiful. Got a bit of a beautiful vanilla seeds in there. Okay. Oh, you'll definitely need more ice cream than this, but. Coffee would not approve, but you know what? This tastes absolutely divine, folks. This tastes incredibly divine. Wow. The cake is not. Cake is still fluffy. Peaches are still slightly tangy, but we gotta come. Oh, I know. This is why, honestly, today I was like, if I don't do peaches today on my stream, I'm probably not gonna do peaches for a while. So, I found these peaches were $9, but seriously, YOLO. Forking YOLO, folks. And yes, I will need more ice cream for this. But my God, this is actually so good. Peaches do definitely. For the temperature combination, though. This definitely needed to be, yeah. Oh my God. This is actually really good. I was kind of and Gai Fong, I was kind of worried about the what's it called? The tanginess of the peach. But when you put the raspberry coulis together, if I put the ice cream, the raspberry coulis, and the pound cake together, it actually works out really well together, Gai Fong. I gotta say, I didn't expect that pound cake would actually go so well with Peach Melba, but dang, that's actually really good, Gai Fong. I'm actually really kind of excited. And still have to save room for dinner as well too, because as once you've had your dessert, you gotta have your meat, right? Got ourselves a crispy egg. Oh yeah, baby. A little squeeze of lime over everywhere. So got some Gai Fong. I mean, we're eating good tonight, folks. But hey, it is Sunday, and Gai Fong, this dish, basil pork, can be a meal prep item. Wow. Hey. If you just feel like Thai food, but without calling DoorDash for this, seriously, this is good, just easy to make it too. This actually was so good with this Gai Fong. This is really, really good. And for those of you who can't eat pork, yes, you can do this with chicken. You absolutely do this with chicken, but I believe in Thailand the traditional meat for this for the basil stir fry is beef. Oh my God! No worries, Dennis. Have a good night, my friend. Oh, and speaking of that as well too. Speaking of, we do also have a game of marbles. So, folks, we're just gonna do a quick little game of marbles while we actually have a moment here. So, and folks, if you haven't gotten in already, the game is open. If anyone wants to play, type in !play in the chat. Oh man, I could definitely use a little bit. Could use some more pork. A little bit more rice than pork, but you know, hey, I'm good with it. So. But hey, that's all I'm gonna say. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for spending your Sunday evening with me. Mm. Mm. I do kind of want to ask though, Gai Fong. These like shorter streams though on Fridays and Sundays. How are y'all finding them, by the way? I'm kind of curious. Mm. Are they a little easier for everyone to join? Like, for everyone to watch, though? Mm. Because I know life still happens, right? Life is still happening around you. So while I'm like standing here for like 3 or 4 hours. Oh yeah. Mm. Time is good, yo. Mm. Honestly, and simpler dishes too. That's another big thing I know y'all been asking for me for years now, but now we're finally doing it. Today we went a little bit more lush today, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta do it. Mm. Sometimes you just gotta say screw it, YOLO, and just enjoy the lushness and make yourself something damn good. So, alrighty, guys. Hold on a second. While we're waiting for this game of marbles, I'm gonna also gonna have a beer. Oh, wow. All right. Oh, that's my last beer. That's my last beer in my fridge. Oh well, c'est la vie. Whew. Mm-hmm. There you go. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. And also, a big thing too. It'll be I know this is something I've also thought about as too. I know most streams are usually like 3 or 4 hours, but I found at the moment with things that are happening with me right now, I find it's a good amount. It's a good amount of time that I don't feel like I'm just rushing it. I still get enough time to like do things with y'all, but not so long that I'm dragging like 4 or 5 hours. Like when you're working, that can be quite difficult too, right? So I do want to say though, again, thank you very much for everyone for being so understanding so far. So thank you so much for that. Oh, man, 2 amazing dishes today, folks. I gotta say. I'm actually not. That's my phone. I'm just gonna post it onto our Discord right away here. So, just gonna post it to our Discord if anyone wants to see how we did. Or the image should be in our Discord in about 10 seconds here. No, style my name. Just gonna put it. I'm just gonna put it onto the Alana Sterling. Okay, so all right, Boris. I'm gonna watch them in a little bit when I get a chance. But Gai Fong, I'm actually gonna watch here. So if anyone wants to see how the photos that I just took, you can do that in our Discord. Exclamation Discord for that. Pat Krapao. Oh, excuse me. There you go. Perfect. Oh, perfect. There you go. All right, photos are up. So the cake probably still needs a. For those of you who haven't seen the for those of you in the Discord, yeah, the cake definitely needs a little bit of work. I think we could definitely do a little bit better. Looks a little. It looks very rushed. It looks like something I would probably make if I was on like Flavor Down Food Fight. If on Food Network, that's how I would play it. But it tasted really good though. So Gai Fong, I really don't mind. When something's that good, seriously, it's amazing. So. Oh my god! Wow. All right, folks. Last call. All right, Gai Fong. Last call for marbles. Anyone wants to play? Make sure you get in. Type in exclamation play in the chat, and we should be. I'm just gonna make sure that any of you. And just as an example, if you haven't seen this, if you haven't seen that message from Asian Flavorbot, then you may or may not be in. But if you see that message, then you know you're in. I'm going to peek around here for our way. All right. Whew. Oh, jeez. Whoa, oh, jeez. Oh, there you go. I took my eye off for like 30 seconds. Oh, sorry, I got my phone. For those of you just wondering, I am actually finished off this. I've just my basil pork right now here. It's actually really good. Might eat another bowl after this. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, here we go. Alrighty. Hey, there you go, Gai Fong. Well done, everyone. All right. Asian Flavorbot didn't win, so we're good. So Ed, well done on the bottom. Well done to Mel for finishing first. Well done, everyone. Alrighty. Okay. And with that said in mind, Gai Fong. Okay. I'm just taking see. Okay, looks like they're actually just on their way right now here, folks. So, all right. And with that, Gai Fong, I know today was a bit of an interesting stream. So we did something that I wasn't kind of thinking about it, but kind of indulged in a craving for peaches today, just like Dame Nellie Melba, the late great Dame Nellie Melba. But again, Gai Fong, I do want to say thank you so much for being here with me this evening. I do want to say again, there's hundreds of thousands of streams out there. You choose to park your view with me. Honestly, it means so much. So from the very bottom of my heart, thank you, thank you, thank you. I do want to. Right now though, Gai Fong, the plan is Friday will be a stream, Saturday will be an IRL, and Sunday will be cooking. So we'll be cooking. So we'll be cooking IRL cooking. Again, it will kind of depend on my energy levels. If I am feeling okay, if I feel kind of iffy a little bit on Friday, I might push it back to the IRL on Saturday. But again, Gai Fong, I am starting to feel a little bit better now. So, folks, hopefully, we'll be able to enjoy we'll get to enjoy three amazing streams together here. So. And with that said in mind, Gai Fong, I know I mentioned her a little bit earlier, but Gai Fong, we're gonna send our love over to a very good friend of mine. She's actually making some tiramisu. So, Gai Fong, you've just had dinner, you've had breakfast, so you've had dessert, you've had dinner with me. Let's go for more dessert here. So let's go for some tiramisu. We're gonna go say hi to Saren here this evening here. So we're gonna say hi to Saren Dipix. Thank you, Mel. Thanks for the raid call. Cut and copy that. Thank you again so much for everything today, Gai Fong. I gotta say, I mean, truly, it's a pleasure as always. So thank you so much for being here this evening. And I will enjoy my night as well too here. So and Ed and Boris, if you're watching the VOD, I will actually watch out for that person as well too. But gotta say, Canada has a lot of amazing music streamers. She might not be the only one. I would honestly, I would probably be my choice to represent Canada. But you know what? That's the thing. Let's do it right. So, Leroy! I was just gonna go say hi to Sarah this evening. So folks, Raiders, grab hands, hold hands, Gai Fong. We are gonna be, we're probably gonna go say hi. Raiders!
Leroy and Kat is bringing 2 Gai Fong for #Asia in your mouth.
Oh, my back actually hurts now. So, I sat down. We're good. But yeah, folks, follow Leroy and Kat as well too, please. Another amazing food and drink streamer. Amazing member of the Gai Fong. So, folks, again, please take care of yourselves. Oh, we are finishing up as well too here. So I know I thought it was going to take a lot longer, but we got through it right away. So we're good to go. Raiders, we're going to say hi to Saren. She's we've had basil pork, Thai basil pork. We've had peach melba, pound cake, and now we're gonna go have some tiramisu with serendipix. So again, thank you so much, everyone. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Raid calls up, and we are going to start the raid. Go say hi to Saren as well too. Saren's super chill. Super cool, super chill, does a lot of baking. Her baking is a hell of a lot better. Baking pastry is a hell of a lot better than mine. She's actually a professional I believe she's a professional pastry chef. So, y'all, you want to go check her out as well too. But anyway, that's it for me. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I will see you on Friday. But if you if you want to be super sure, just check out our Discord as well too here. So that is, I'm hoping by around Thursday evening or Friday morning, I will have the schedule up for the rest of the week. So, but again, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. I love you, love each other, love yourself. If it doesn't look like the way that Chef John makes it, seriously, as long as it tastes good, seriously, no one gives a. You know what? I mean, if it tastes good to you, it tastes good to me. So, and whatever everyone says, who gives a too, right? So, but anyway, take care of yourselves, enjoy some Asia in your mouth, and I will see you next week. And we are out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a good